I was sitting here thinking about how when we go to service on Sunday morning, or as some say, go to church, that should be the icing on the cake for the beginning of the week. A lot of times it seems like it's a time that we refuel and refill. And that's okay. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. But what if it was the icing on the cake every Sunday? And I thought about, how do you get to that? We are such busy people in this society right now. Work, 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 run, run, run. We're lifing, as they call it. And I think sometimes we forget what life really is about. And it's not about us. And as bad as that may sound, it's not about us. God didn't put us here to serve ourselves. He put us here for others. And I thought about how we should be talking, encouraging one another as often as we can, Monday through Sunday. And by the time we get to church on Sunday morning, we are excited and filled already, because during the week we did what God said. We didn't forsake assembling ourselves with each other. We made sure that the company we kept were like-minded, and we encouraged others as they encouraged us. This is not a world for being alone. And I look around and I see so many people that are hopeless, that feel lonely or alone. And it shouldn't be that way. If we as Christians are out doing what God has intended for us to do, how can I encourage someone if I never talk to anybody? How can I bring someone with me on Sunday morning, invite a guest, if I don't make myself available to meet people or to get out of my own way of what I'm doing to invite someone into my space? You know what I mean? We can get so intrigued. We can be at work, but we can be around people, but we're really not in tune to people. We're just tuned into what we have going on right now. And I think it's important that we understand how serious it is to be with one another, encourage one another, and spur one another on to love and good works. I came across this little video short, and it was about a young lady who had recorded herself and talked about how discouraged she was, how hopeless she was, how she just couldn't do this life anymore. She had 3 small kids. She was a single mom. She felt like nobody had ever been there for her. She didn't have anybody that she could talk to, and she was at her lowest. And she said she was at her lowest. And she said she had been trying to get help and nobody would help her. And I think that we have to take some time and recognize that there are people out there that need us. Well, she ended up, and she said she was going to do it in that video. She tried to drown her 3 children. And some family member saw the video, because she did it live, knew where she was, and they went and they were able to save those children. This young lady is serving time in prison. My heart goes out to her because I think, who could have helped her? Where was some Christian that was around her that didn't realize how low she was, and maybe they didn't speak that time, or maybe they saw her and just didn't know what to say, and just, sometimes we judge people by what we see and we don't know their circumstances. Sometimes we say things to people that shouldn't be said. And I'm going to do another thing, but what we talk about, what we say, and what comes out of our mouth, it either speaks life or death to people. And if we're not saying the right thing and being encouraging, building up, speaking in love and peace, and we're speaking in discouragement, putting somebody down, joking around about their life. A lot of times when people are listening to you, they take that to heart. We got to be more aware of the words that are coming out of our mouth. When you talk, what are you doing? What are you filling the person up with that's listening to you? Are you filling them with life? Are you filling them with discouragement and so-called death? Because the Bible talks about how powerful the mouth is, the tongue, and it's fire. And it can either bring life or it can bring death, but it sets the course for someone. So my heart went out to this young lady because I thought about what was spoken to her in her life. We just have to do a better job, Christians, at stopping and realizing that life is more about others than it is about ourselves. What are we giving? What time are we taking? What phone calls are we making? What text are we sending? Who are we associating with on a daily basis? And is that adding value to your life? Or is it taking it away? Is it, it's important. It's so important to be around each other, to encourage one another, because just because you're going through something, you feel like you're the only one, baby, trust me, you're not. Somebody else that you know has been through it, going through it, or on their way through it. Our circumstances may be slightly different, but our feelings are the same. We just have to start getting busy. Being busy about God's business instead of our own selfish, so-called life that we want. We all want it. We want that life. We want this and we want that. We want the best things in life for us. And we try our best to attain those goals. And it does keep us busy. God knows I'm not telling you that you don't have a busy life, because I do. And I'm speaking to me also. Because at some point, you have to stop and look at yourself. And I had to stop and look at myself and say, what am I doing that is spurring others on to love and good works? What am I doing that can encourage others when they need encouragement? Who am I talking to that I should be inviting to service so that they can know God and have the hope that I have in Christ? And I found out I wasn't doing a good job. And so I've had to sit back and really reflect on what it is I need to do. And I want to pass that on, because we are all responsible. It can be small things in your neighborhood. There's a young man at our church. He's not that young, but he's young enough. I thought it was peculiar because he always asked for prayer for his neighborhood. His neighborhood, the people on his block. That's what he says. Pray for the people on my block. Well, he started bringing a couple of those people to church with him. And one of those guys kept coming and coming, and he decided he was going to ask the question, what must I do to be saved? And I'm telling you, that excited us. And it made me sit back and say, this guy just started with prayer, which I was just like, why does he keep asking for prayer for the people on his block? Man, he must know everybody on his block. But I realized it doesn't matter if he knows everybody. He knew one. One knows another. I pray to God that his whole block is saved. And I thought, what am I doing? What people on my block have I invited? What doors have I knocked on to say, hey, I see you every day. Do you have a church home? I love you to come and go with me. We have work to do, people. We have work to do. We have lives that need to be saved. People that need to know God. There are so many discouraged people right now. And with who we have in office and the way our economy is changing, people that have lost jobs. Ran into a young lady. She said, I'm just trying to find a job. I'm trying to feed my kids. I'm having a hard time. There's so many people out there. And I believe this man is in office for a reason. God does not make mistakes. He allowed this man to get into office. But I believe that it's because he's trying to bring us back to him. There was a time that most people reverenced God. A lot of these people don't even know what he's capable of, how much he loves them. We have work to do. I just want to encourage you that if you have not stopped to smell the coffee or to smell the roses, flowers, whatever it is, if you have not stopped and said, God, how can I be more effective? How can I start serving you instead of me? I want you to do that. If you have not started communing with fellow Christians, spiritual-minded, like-minded people in surroundings that are encouraging, where you can share among each other, I encourage you to do so. There are many venues out there. I have one myself, our Coffee and Conversation. There's places that you can go. There's things that you can do that can really make a difference in someone's life. Just wanted to drop that with you, and I pray that you received it in the way it was meant to, and that God will give you the strength you need to do whatever it is He has for you to do.